waiting for Jacob to come on air again. Yes. Um, First of all, for those newbies right there, welcome to the Rotary Clubs of Cebu Fuente, or welcome to Rotaract, the world of Rotaract, the world of service, and of course, the world of passion. No, this will be a time for you to go to another way of serving others through the passion that you have right now. So, this will be a great part of you in discovering your real advocacy in life, just as I, not just as me when I discovered my advocacy here in Rotaract. So, yes, is Jacob there right now? Or is Jacob there already?
Yeah, I guess he's still not in the call. So let me just continue where he left off. I guess we are already in the introduction of the past presidents for our Rotary clubs. And we would also like to acknowledge the presence of the immediate past president of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente University of San Carlos chapter, Kathleen Joy Imperial. We also have on the call and the current finance director of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente University of San Carlos chapter, past president Almira Tancos. And then also in this call is our host. He is the charter president and currently club advisor of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente University of the Visayas chapter, past president Adrian Aninion. We also have, as you have heard a while ago, we have the secretary and the president-elect of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, community-based President-elect Jacob Dolino. We also have from the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, University of San Carlos chapter, the executive secretary, Rotaractor Kiara Turalba, and lastly, the secretary of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, University of the Visayas chapter, Maria Lea Mariveles. And we would also like to welcome all of the other directors, officers, and members of the Rotary Clubs of Cebu Fuente, namely the community-based, the University of San Carlos chapter, and the University of the Visayas chapter. And we would like to also acknowledge all of the aspirants coming from the three Rotary clubs of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente. I applaud all of you for listening to our online discussion for today. And it is very, very positive that we have reached around 50 attendees for our joint basic orientation seminar for this afternoon. So I think everyone has been accounted for already, past President Adrian.
Okay, thank you so much, President Raymond. At this point in time, it is with honor and pride to give us his welcome remarks. May I call on the transforming president of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, no other than Rotarian Emmanuel Casalora.
Okay, President Raymond Sama Kapala, President of Rotary Club Combase, President Rosel Abapo, Rotary Club of University of Visayas, President Gerald Nitz Ponce, Rotary Club President of University of San Carlos, RCCF Director for Youth Service, Attorney Ging Lumanta, Rotaractors, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good afternoon to each and every one of you. Allow me to congratulate the presidents of the three Rotaract clubs of RCCF and their new set of officers for conducting this basic orientation seminar. This initiative is a clear manifestation of your seriousness in becoming Rotaractors, not only in name, but also in deeds, heart, and mind. In these trying times, the country needs young people like you to help the community fight against the pandemic. So let's gear up. Go on with the seminar, learn what you have to learn, and make a difference in your schools and community. Good luck, future Rotarians.
For that So at this point in time, without further ado, to introduce our first speaker for today, may I call on once again the president of the Rotaract Club of Cebu Fuente community-based Rotaractor Raymond Capala.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Thank you so much, past President Ray. And it is with great honor and pressure, I would say, to introduce to you our frontliner speaker for this afternoon. Let me start by saying that he is a good friend of mine, and he did say before that lakas kaayo ang mga taga Cebu Fuente sa iyaha. And that is true, and we can actually see it this afternoon because when I told PDRR Alster to be one of our guests for this afternoon, without any hesitation, he said yes. And let me give you a brief background about the Rotaract journey of PDRR Alster Tecaro. Unlike all of us, because I guess almost all of the Rotaractors would start as an aspirant to the club and then later on become a member and then be elevated as a director, and then maybe that director will be elected as the president of a Rotaract club. But it's actually a different story for PDRR Alster. He, on his first year in Rotaract, he was the president, he was the charter president of the Rotaract Club of Downtown Davao, Tecaro College Foundation, and as the charter president, he did serve for two consecutive Rotary years as the president of the club. And after his stint as the president, he continued to support the club by being the club's advisor. On the district level as well, for District 3860, he was the assistant district Rotaract representative for two Rotary years, and then he was elected as the district Rotaract representative for Rotary year 2017 to 2018. And currently for 2021, he is the district advisor for District 3860. And on the national level as well, he is currently the Chief Program Officer of Pilipinas MDIO. Let's talk about his awards. He was awarded as one of the outstanding district officers for District 3860, was awarded as an outstanding secretary for school-based category. He was also awarded as the Rotaractor of the Year. And last but not the least, he was awarded as one of the most outstanding district Rotaract representative. And PDRR Alster is actually a Rotarian as well from the Rotary Club of Downtown Davao, making him the very first Rotarian from the same club to hold a dual membership. Dual membership meaning he holds a membership for Rotaract and as well as for Rotary. And outside Rotaract, he is currently the finance officer of Tecaro Polyclinic and Maternity Hospital. So it is with great pride and pleasure to present to you our very first speaker for the topic Introduction to Rotary, past District Rotaract Representative Alster Ray Tecaro. Please give him a round of virtual applause.
Oh, ang hapon ka ninyong tanan. Madunggan ko.
Yes.
Clear po ba aking voice? Is it clear? My voice is clear?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can hear you.
PDRR.
PDRR.
Thank you. Thank you for that very detailed welcome sa akin. Pa-welcome dyan, President Raymond. And good afternoon to all, especially to our visiting Rotarians, especially to President Emmanuel of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, and to Attorney Lolita Ging. Good afternoon. And of course, to all the attendees of this basic orientation and seminar training, or your BOS. And hello to my fellow Rotaractors, past district Rotaract representative Tito Don. Welcome to the world of Rotary, as you are newly inducted as part of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente. Okay, so without any further ado, I would like to start my presentation about Rotary 101. So Rotary 101 is a very basic lang to. Ang isa-share ko kasi as you go on along the way, as a rotaractor, you will learn a lot or you will learn more about Rotary. Especially you are in a good hands, you are in a good club from the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente and Rotaract Club of Cebu Fuente. Please allow me to share my screen. Okay. Okay. So, maayong hapon ulit kaninyong tanan. I will start now my presentation. If you have questions, I can entertain it later. So, Rotary 101. So, how are we going to discover Rotary or what is Rotary all about? So, Rotary objectives first is to engage you and provide answers and a better understanding of Rotary at the member, club, district, zone, and international levels. To elevate your awareness of how you can learn more about Rotary on your own and motivate and inspire you to have fun and get involved at the club, district, and even in international level. Yes, Rotary is not just in our district, but Rotary organization is one of the biggest international organization in the world. And request ko lang po sa ating mga Rotarians dyan, sa ating mga original titos and titas, if you have additional information or additional inputs, you are welcome. Because I'm pretty sure you are much more knowledgeable about Rotary since wala pa akong 1 year in Rotary. But I'm pretty sure also that my experiences in Rotaract and being exposed in Rotary for almost 4 years can help me to explain further what is Rotary all about. Okay, to continue, who we are. Sino ba ang Rotary? Ano ba ang Rotary or sino or ano ba tayo? Ito lang yung gusto kong malaman ng lahat. Rotary, we are people of action. Kasi 'di ba pag tinanong or pagtatanungin ka ano yung Rotary, ano usually natin or ano ba yung usually conception that Rotary is for mayaman only. Rotary is for those who have pera only. Katong mga dator akuno, kay daghag kunoy bayaronon, daghag amot-amot and all. But no, yan yung unang gusto kong tanggalin na perception sa mga baguhan or sa mga nakakarinig at hindi pa alam kung what is Rotary really all about. So Rotary, ito lang always yung ilalagay sa mind nyo. Rotary is people of action. We are the people of action. So who or what is Rotary? So survey result, 4 out of 10 never heard of Rotary. So wala silang alam about Rotary, never heard, wala talagang kalam-alam, walang background and all. And 4 out of 10 ulit, known only Rotary by name. So alam lang ang Rotary by pangalan lang. Kilala lang siya kasi nakikita siguro or naririnig dahil may mga ginagawang project. For sure, napapansin naman most of our Rotaractor here and our mga aspirants na pag nagko-community project tayo or nagpupunta tayo sa community, nagtatanong, ano yung Rotary? Ano yung Rotary? So ano ba usually yung nasasagot natin? Most of the Rotaractors, ang gina-answer is, ito, ga-donate me, nagahatag tabang sa inyo ha, and all. And 2 out of 10, ano ba daw ang Rotary sa kanila? Yon, some lang is familiarity. So ito yung mga usually na answer or nakakaalam ng Rotary out of 10 people. Paspas ra kaayo ko or tama ra?
Amara, PDRR.
All right, thank you.
Okay,
Thank you. So building blocks of our brand or the Rotary. One is the essence. So ano bang essence ng Rotary? So our reason for being in a Rotary or being a Rotarian. Next is the values. Ano ba yung mga nakukuha nating values sa Rotary? Or char-char lang ba ito na organization? Pasosyalan ba lang ni na organization? Padatuay ra ba ni siya? Or unsa bagyod? And values also is to show what our beliefs in the Rotary. And third is the voice or our expression. So Rotary joins leaders from all continents, cultures, occupations to exchange ideas and take action for communities around the world. Always remember the mnemonic sign na JET, J-E-T. J is for join leaders, E is for exchange ideas, and T is for take actions. So ito yung pinaka-main na ginagawa ng Rotary. So to exchange ideas and to take actions. So yan, yun. So history of Rotary. So pinaka-basic, let's always go back to the basic, to the start, to the foundation. Our founder, si Tito Paul Harris. So Paul Harris is the founder of the Rotary Club in the world, and he was born in Racine in USA, and started with the 4 members, and it was established on February 23, 1905. And they are so-called the club number 1. And yes, it is the first club or first service club in the world. How many members na ba meron tayo as of now? Anyone can answer ba? Can anyone answer my question? Any ideas on how many Rotarians around the world as of the moment? So we are more than 1.2 million only. So madami na yan or onti pa? There's a lot. Actually, there's a lot now, 1.2 million. So how many clubs? Madami rin yan. Kung ang Rotaract clubs is madami din around the world, ang Rotary Club around the world is meron tayong 35,000 Rotary clubs around the world. So isipin nyo yung 35,000 clubs na yan, may isa-isang Rotaract clubs. Ganon din kadami ang Rotaract clubs in the world. But not all Rotary clubs have Rotaract club. So, yun yung ano natin na hindi porket may Rotary, hindi lahat meron silang Rotaract clubs. So, depende pa rin sa Rotary club kung they will have a Rotaract club. So, when were women invited to join? So, ang Rotary club kasi before, when it was established, is purely for men only. Hindi pa sila kaagad tumatanggap ng kababaihan sa Rotary Club. For what purpose or for what reason? Not because to discriminate them or not because they are not, they don't believe. Okay? So, not because na hindi sila naniniwala sa kakayahan ng kababaihan, pero inisip nila na parang ang Rotary Club or club nila is, syempre, it started with mga kalalakihan. So, kailan ba nagkaroon ng babae sa Rotary? Noong 1989. So, it started noong 1989. Kung mapapansin nyo, merong, until now, as of the moment, may mga Rotary clubs pa rin na all men. May mga puro kalalakihan lamang. And meron din mga Rotary clubs na puro kababaihan lang. Like for example, Rotary Club of Cebu Gloria Maris. They are a all-women Rotary Club. Then Rotary Club of Cebu, they are all-men club. But I don't know if still now they are still all-men club. But yun nga, that women were only invited to Rotary on 1989. So ano ba yung Rotary organizational structure nito? So it starts with member at the club level. Clubs are supported by the district through 860 and clubs are member of RI. Take note, the clubs are member of RI. So may question ako dyan later. District are supported by zone. So ang Rotary is, kumbaga divided din siya into zone and we have 34 zones around the world. And Rotary International provide guidance and support to all. So hindi lang ang Rotaract ang sinusuportahan ng RI, but also the Rotary. So ito yung timeline, the important dates na kailangan nating tandaan. Kung tayo nga naaalala natin yung mansari or anniversary natin sa mga uyab natin or the first time na nagka-crush tayo, we also need to remember the history of Rotary in the world. So ito yung timeline. 1905, it started. Paul Harris founds Rotary. On 1910, happened the first Rotary Convention. And on 1925, Rotary reaches 6 continents. Kasi it started only in the area in the USA, and then nung marami nang nakakita na maganda ang ginagawa ng Rotary, it expanded on the 6 continents. And on 2016, 1.2 million members. So as of the moment also, nasa 1.2 million members pa rin ang Rotary. So ano ba ang problem when it comes to membership? Actually, there's no problem in membership. Ang kulang lang talaga natin is kulang tayo na mag-recruit pa or maka-attract pa ng mga younger generation ng Rotary. So basig matingala mo ngano kuno nga gi-appeal ang history ng Rotary nga Rotaract man nga BOS. Kasi ang Rotaractors are the future Rotarians. We are the future. You are the future. Na kita ang pwedeng magpatuloy kung ano ba ang nasimulan ng Rotary. Kaya kailangan karon sa Rotary is the younger ones, the younger generations or the young professionals na to continue the legacy of the Rotary and to continue on what Rotary started. So members belong to clubs. Remember that members belongs to clubs. Clubs are members of RI and organized into district. So ito ang i-clear natin. Na ang club is the member of the Rotary International. Question, ikaw Rotarian ka na. Are you the member of Rotary International or you're a member of a club? PDRR Don, question ko sa'yo, saan ka member? Are you a member of RI, Rotary International? Is PDRR Don here?
I just feel like he's on mute.
Okay. Sige, baka go lang. Si Attorney Ging. Hi, Attorney Ging. How are you?
Yes, I'm very good. Do you want me to respond to your
Yes,
question?
please. Yes,
Okay.
please.
You explained it very, very clearly that the clubs are the ones who are members of RI. If I am a member of my club, it's very, very clear in your explanation that my membership is to the club and membership to RI is actually with my club and not with myself. Okay, so very clearly, I am a member of my club, but my club is the member of RI and not me. Okay? I hope I got it correctly.
Yes, of
Tagaan
course.
ko ninyo prize.
I'll give you 1 box of pomelo, Attorney, when you got here in Davao.
So I'll mute myself
All
now.
right. Thank you, Attorney Ging, for answering my question in behalf of PDRR Rotarian Don. So same lang yan sa Rotaract. Ang Rotaract Club is the member of RI. Tayo as a Rotaractor is a member of the club. So clear lang natin yan ha. So para pag tinanong tayo next time, are you a member of Rotary International? No, but my club. Ganon ang answer natin with all pride. Pero of course, since the Rotary International as our head organization, proud pa rin natin silang i-answer that they are part of our Rotaract Club. Okay? So to continue, so district are organized into zones. So we are under the District 3860. So we have 10 districts in the Philippines, and I'm pretty sure later it will be discussed. So let's continue. So lahat yon under sa Rotary International. Okay. So ano ba ang exist and provides na ginagawa ng Rotary? Of course, the motto, the always natin naririnig na service above self. So itong motto na to, meron tayong guiding principles in Rotary. We have our 4-way test of Rotary. So sa lahat ng ginagawa natin, kahit hindi Rotary or Rotaract related, ma-apply na natin itong 4-way test. Itong object of Rotary, itong peace through understanding, our 5 avenues of service, and the 7 causes of Rotary or the so-called areas of focus. So ngayon, iba na po. Hindi na po 6 areas of focus or hindi na 7 or 6 areas of focus. We have 7 causes of Rotary na, and it will be discussed later. So ito yan, support and strengthen club, focus and increase in humanitarian services, enhance public image and awareness. So we are the leaders who act responsibly and take action to tackle some of the world's most pressing challenges. So ano pa ba yung mga supports and strengths ng clubs? So may input natin yan, magagawa natin yan through giving to fellowship, integrity, diversity, service, and leadership. So ang Rotary is focuses and increase in humanitarian services. So yung ginagawa natin, pasok din yan sa SDGs. If you're familiar with the SDGs, yung 7 out of doon sa SDGs na yan, ay ginagawa natin sa Rotary Club or sa Rotaract Club. So, yun. So now we'll be continuing to the values or our beliefs on what is Rotary all about. So yung motto na nga na service above self, we have the guiding principles of 4-way test, object of Rotary, peace through understanding, the 5 avenues of service, and the 7 causes of focus or Rotary. Itong mga binimension ko na ito, mas matututunan nyo kasi yan, mas magandang matutunan nyo by heart. Along the way yan, habang kayo ay nagsaservisyo bilang Rotaractor or bilang Rotary, or kayo ay being a Rotaractor, mas maganda na every day or every move na ginagawa nyo, mas isinasa puso nyo siya. Kasi kung i-memorize nyo lang siya or tatandaan nyo lang siya dahil necessary, dahil kailangan, pangit siya. Hindi ko sinasabi na bawal siya, but hindi siya maganda na isipin nyo lang siya or i-memorize nyo siya dahil kailangan. Kumbaga, kailangan nyo lang siya i-memorize kasi graded recitation to. No, i-memorize nyo siya, isa puso nyo siya dahil mas maganda na isa puso natin siya kasi it will comes naturally sa atin. Mas magiging maganda yung service natin into the community kung lahat ng ito ay maisa sa puso natin. So, just like love, hindi kailangan puro puso, hindi kailangan puro utak, kailangan balanse. I-memorize mo siya gamit ang utak mo, of course, but kailangan mo tong isa puso. So memorize using your brain, but memorize it from your heart. Clear? Can I get thumbs up kung clear ba ang mga pinagsasabi ko dito? Okay, thank you. Okay, so ito, the Rotary 4-way test. Kahit saan, naririnig natin to, nakikita natin to sa mga billboards, sa mga public materials na nakikita natin kung saan. One of the things we think or say or do, always remember that, is it the truth? Lahat ng gagawin mo, lahat ng sasabihin mo, ibase mo dito kung lahat ba ay pawang katotohanan lamang? Is it fair to all concerned? Ito ba ay patas para sa lahat? Ito ba ay makakapagbigay sa iyo ng goodwill and better friendship or kabutihan at magandang pagkakaibigan sa lahat? At makaka-benefit ba ang lahat? Dapat hindi lang ito puro sa iyo. For example, you are the president. Hindi lang dapat ang president ang nakikinabang or ang may natutunan. Dapat lahat, buong club or buong organization na kasali sa organization or sa club. Okay? So the 4-way test, isa puso din natin ito, hindi lang dapat puro sabi. Hindi lang dapat pala ito sinasabi lang, but dapat isinasagawa din. Kasi iba, yung sinasabi mo lang, sa iba, sa iginagawa mo, or isinasa puso mo, or isinasa tao mo. So always remember that the 4-way test of the things you always say, you always do. So the objects of Rotary, hindi ko na siya isa-isahin, but ito yon, to encourage and foster the ideals of service as the basis of Fuente enterprises. Siyempre, dito rin tayo magbabase sa objective natin sa Rotary, especially when we are talking to someone, when doing projects and all, and yung pakikitungo natin sa kapwa-tao natin at pakikisama natin. So always go back to the 4-way test, to the object of Rotary, and to the main purpose why you join Rotary or Rotaract. And to the voice or our expression, or how are we going to express the Rotary, is ito yan. papasok na dyan in service, or how are we expressive, or how are we going to express ourselves or our club, or paano ba natin mapakikilala. So we have the club service, at dito tayo nagfo-focus. Club service, community service, vocational service, international service, and the new generation where we are belong. New generation, Rotary, Rotaract, and Interact. Okay, so I'll give you an update on the 7 causes of Rotary. Number 1 is the promoting peace. Dati ito is peace prevention, peace promotion, and conflict resolution. Ngayon is promoting peace na for easier. Fighting diseases, providing clean water, sanitation, and hygiene, or the WASH, saving mothers and children, supporting education, growing local economy, and the newest member of the 7 causes of Rotary. Bago lang siya pinresent, last July 1 lang siya talaga officially pinakita and approved by the Board of Legislation of the Rotary International. Isa na ang supporting environment sa 7 causes of Rotary. Kasi ang Rotary talaga madami nang ginagawa sa environment na yung mga tree planting natin, mangrove planting, recycling, and all. So ito ngayon, parang naisipan ng Rotary International na isali na siya as the 7th area of focus. And remember, kung gagawa tayo ng project, dapat naka-base sa 7 causes of Rotary natin para makita talaga natin kung ano ba talaga ang purpose ng Rotary and para to really promote and to give strength to the causes of Rotary. So, 7 causes of Rotary. So, every year, iniiba or iba-iba ang Rotary theme. Kasi syempre, iba-iba din yung Rotary International President. So that every one of you is very familiar kung ano ang ating Rotary theme ngayon, which is the Rotary Opens Opportunity. Itong pandemic na ito is one of the best example on why Rotary opens opportunity to everyone. Mas nagkaroon, example na lang, mas nagkaroon ng connection ang bawat isa. Mas nagkaroon ng magandang communication ang bawat isa. Mas nagkaroon ng madaming projects, madaming partnership with other clubs in the Philippines. Kasi ang ginagamit natin ngayon is ito ng internet, webinar, Zoom. So, it's one way of Rotary how opens opportunity to everyone. So parang let's look on the better side or the good side of this pandemic. Hindi lang tayo sa tumingin or titingin sa pangit na side na continually increasing cases of COVID. But let's go back or let's look on the brighter side na the Rotary opens opportunity na mas madami tayong natutulungan ngayon, di ba? Mas nag-open ng opportunity itong year na ito. So very timely talaga yung pag-present ni President Holgernak ng kanyang theme or yung theme for this year, which is the Rotary Opens Opportunity. And I'm pretty sure isa-isa sa inyo or sarili nyo mismo nakapansin or nag-open ng opportunity ang pandemic na ito and nag-open ng opportunity ang Rotary or Rotaract sa inyo. So the tools to assist you in elevating your awareness or knowledge of Rotary, always read the ABC of Rotary. ABC of Rotary is just like the basic or fundamentals of Rotary. It's a PDF file. You can download it into Google or you can search it into the Rotary International. Kapag isa-isahin ko pa kasi ang ABCs of Rotary, abtan jud tag ugma. So read the ABCs of Rotary. Anyways, this is just a run-through or a basic background. What is Rotary all about? Then, explore your home club history. Before kayo magpa-induct as Rotaractor, always read the history of your club. Alamin niyo yung history ng club niyo. Of course, also with your sponsoring or mother club, the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente and the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente's handbook. I'm pretty sure makikita nyo yung history doon ng club nyo. And then visit District 3860 website, both Rotary and Rotaract. Since naka-public naman yan, pwede nyo makita always kung ano ang meron sa Rotary and Rotaract. And visit rotary.org. anything you want to know or malaman about Rotary, naaragid na sa website. It's just like ikaw na naa kay gusto sa isa ka tawo, sa imong himuon, mag-stalk, madto sa iyang Facebook page, mag-screenshot, inanara na siya. Ang Rotary, pwede ra ka moadto sa iyang website para mag-stalk kung sa bagyod ang naa sa Rotary. So just like just like mura naara kay nagustuhan, naara kay na-crush, kay naani mo na meet sa isa ka Rotary or Rotaract event. So punta ka lang yan. Puntahan mo Facebook page niya, puntahan mo mag-Instagram niya or Twitter niya, mag-stalk ka. Same with the Rotary. Nalaman mo, you are informed na kung ano ang Rotary or you are na-promote na sa'yo, nabigyan ka na ng initial information about Rotary. Siyempre ikaw, out of curiosity, anong gagawin mo? Visit rotary.org and then you can sign up na as the member of Rotaract or a member of your Rotary. So ito pa, ano pa ba pwede para maging knowledgeable tayo sa Rotary or mas dumami ang information na nalalaman natin about Rotary? Why don't you try to join an Avenue of Service Committee? Visit other Rotary clubs. Huwag kayong magstay lang sa isang Rotary or Rotaract clubs. Visit to promote our camaraderie, better friendship, mas dumami pa yung linkages nyo and mas expand pa yung inyong connections. So, invite, attend a district conference, attend a district foundation dinner, attend a district area or visioning session, volunteer for an international project, attend a Rotary or Rotaract International Convention. And of course, ito talaga ang pinopromote ng Rotaract. Is the fellowship through service. Explore Rotary Fellowship. Kasi through fellowship, diyan talaga tayo nagkakaroon or bigla na lang magka-come up ng ideas. Oh, this project is good. Why don't we do this? Why don't we implement this? So yun ang maganda. So read this, do this, and I'll make sure maganda ang magiging kalalabasan mo pag nakapasok ka sa Rotary in the future. Okay? So, our impact. Ang Rotary, unsa ba ni? Char-char lang ni? Kaning 6 areas of focus lang ba ni siya? Or 7 areas of focus? No. Meron tayong impact kung saan very known ang Rotary around the globe. Our impact. So, meron, ito sa Rotary level, merong annual fund or the RA, or every Rotarian every year, may dinodonate dito. I'm not sure ha, basta I'm pretty sure na parang please correct me, Attorney Ging, ha, if I'm wrong, that air rate is a $100 every Rotarian or 5,000 pesos per year. Tama po ba?
Yes, we are
Okay.
to contribute
to
our foundation through the annual fund.
Thank you. So yun nga, donation to ng every Rotarian every year. So each member of the Rotary Club donates $1,000. 100 US dollars. Then exchange rate ng RI. Minsan umaabot ng 5,100, 5,200. Really depends on the value sa exchange rate internationally. So then the endowment fund, permanent fund, and then of course the Polio Plus, who are Paul Harris Fellow. So ito yung kung nakikita natin sa mga Rotarians natin na nagdo-donate sila, yung makikita nyo sa mga pins nila, yung may mga rhinestones, may mga diamonds. So yun na yan. As to amount, depende na yan. So hindi na muna natin i-represent for you not to be intimidated para hindi kayo magdalawang isip pumasok sa Rotary. Ito lang talaga, Rotary is not all about just, hindi lang about pera. Hindi lang puro pera-pera. Though kailangan siya, pero hindi as in talaga, kailangan talaga puso puso in service, puso and commitment sa pagserbisyo at sa pagiging tao mo. So, yun yung ating impact. Of course, the end polio now, we are very familiar, especially the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente and the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente is very blessed to have our end polio now zone coordinator, PDG, Mary Ann Alcordo Solomon. Di ba siya ang ating coordinator ngayon sa zone natin. And ito ang main or one of the main project or isa sa pinaka gustong i-end ng Rotary is the end polio now. So kung napapansin nyo sa mga damit, sa mga logos, merong end polio. Kasi ang our district is one of the strongest district in promoting ending polio. So ito pa isa. Rotary develop young leaders. Tayo Rotaractors, dina-develop niya sa pagiging makatao, pagiging marangal, and pagiging totoo sa sarili. So developing young leaders. So why join Rotary? Nganong mo appeal tag Rotary in the future? Tungod kay nindot ni siya sa resume, tungod kay bongga ni siya sa curriculum vitae, or tungod kay social ta, musika ta, or tungod kay datay kwarta. No. Kailangan nating tanggalin sa mind natin na ang pag-join sa Rotary kay dili lang dahil gusto nimo kay musikat ka, di lang dahil kay makahumot ni sa imong pangalan or makahumot ni sa imong resume, but always remember na mag-join ka Rotary because you have the passion to serve the community. You have the love in serving the community and you are committed. Yun naman kasi ang pinaka-importante sa lahat ng bagay. You are committed. And Rotary makes a difference. Madami talagang nagagawa ang Rotary in making a difference. To name, isa ang Rotary sa nag-start to end polio and to continuously ending polio. So yun yung isa sa pinaka-big difference na nagawa ng Rotary. Grow leaders. So meron tayong mga interactors turn into rotaractors, naging Rotarians, and ngayon naging governor. Best example is PDG Marian Alcordo Solomon. Naging rotaractors. I'm not sure kung naging interact siya, pero parang naging interactor pa si PDG Marian. So really grow leaders. Malay natin, one of your Rotaract members can be another DRR of our district or district Rotaract representative of our district and become governor of our district. Diba? Hindi malabong mangyari yan. Baka manggaling sa Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente or Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente yan. Na alam natin na ang Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, community-based and school-based, is one of the most active club in our district at isa sa pinaka-tinitingalang clubs on our district, especially the mother club na bongga, kumbaga bongga kung bongga, ganun. 'Di ba? Kasi magaganda kasi talaga ang nagagawa ng Rotary and Rotary clubs of Cebu Fuente. So, thank you pasalamat gid mo sa inyong mother club to the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente nga always naadira to support you guys. Physically, emotionally, financially, and all. Diba? So, damo gyud salamat. So, grow leaders. So, Rotary helps to grow leaders. Learn new skills. So, sa mga baguhan dyan, na hindi mo pala alam na magaling ka pala sa hosting. Bigla ka na pa-host. O, diba? Na learn new skills. Ay, magaling ka pala sa ganitong project. Then, ikaw ang nag-project chair. So, yan. Rotary helps you to learn new skills. And of course, to connect across the continents. Ang Rotary help us to have a lot of friends, not only in the Philippines, but around the world. Ang Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, kahibaw gid ko nga daghan kaayo mong friends outside the Philippines. Kay grabe ka, kumbaga, Mr. and Miss Friendship and Congeniality ang ating mga friends from Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente. So, daghang kaya na silang connect. Daghang kaya mo connections and friends. So, see, yan ang nagagawa ng Rotary to connect you across the continents and build lifelong friendship. Sa Rotaract, nisulod ka nga pipilara imong kaila, pipilara imong friends. But as the time goes by, nagakontinue ka, ang friendship nimo kay wadyo ka makahibaw nga ang friendship nyo kay nagagrow na, nagadako na, nagadako na gyud kaayo ang inyong connections. And maorag yun. Maorag yun, maorag yun. Daghang kaayong salamat. And before I formally end my speak, always remember that Rotary and Rotaract is not just an organization. Rotary and Rotaract is a people of action. Mayong hapon sa tanan o daghang salamat.
Thank you so much, PDRR there. So at this point in time, we will be opening the air for questions. So if you have questions, now it's your time to ask one.
Pwede na lang.
Um,
Me, I have a question. Hello?
Yes, President. Immediate past President Angelo, may I help you?
Yes, Alistair. Hello, PDRR. Anyways, it was mentioned earlier in the introduction that you are a dual member of Rotary and Rotaract. So maybe for our aspirants here, they don't know what are the benefits of being a dual member for Rotary and Rotaract. So can you share to us what is the privilege of a dual member in Rotary and Rotaract, and what makes it similar and different to being just an ordinary Rotaractor?
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you, IPP Angelo. Thank you for that wonderful question. Charot! Let's just make it fun lang. For me, I think gusto ko i-rephrase yung question mo. Ano yung mga hindi ka makakakuha ng benefits from the club or kung ano yung dual membership. First, dual membership, ito yung you are a Rotaractor at the same time, you are a Rotarian. So isa yan sa project ngayon ng Rotary International na gusto nilang palakasin. For what purpose? Para dumami ang younger generation ng Rotary around the world. Kasi as I mentioned earlier, that ang Rotary is nananatili lang sa 1.2 million na members since 2016 until now. So kailangan na nila ng younger generation. They need us now. Next, ano ang mga benefits? Sige. For me kasi, hindi ko siya iniisip as benefit. Iniisip ko siya as blessing. Why? Kasi, kung ikaw is the same time as, kung at the same time you are a Rotarian or Rotaractor, nabibuild mo lalo yung sarili mo emotionally and professionally. Kasi kung Rotaractor ka lang, kung Rotaract ka pa lang, madami kang nagagawa. Yes, totoo yan. Madami kang nagagawa. Pwede mong gawin kung ano yung gusto mo. But in Rotary, kapag dual member ka na, mas pwede mong magawa at mas pwede mong maibigay kung ano yung...
Nakasugod ako. Ote, kanina rin nakasugod.
Okay, Furby. Ganyan haragin may gasugod. So, yun na, sorry nawala. Yun na ang Rotary, ito na lang, to end that question, Jel, ano ba ang maitutulong sa atin ng pagiging dual member? Or ano ang maitutulong sa atin ng Rotary being a dual member? Isa lang, it will really help you to grow as a person.
Thank you. Thank you so much, PDRR Alistair. I hope the members and aspirants have learned from PDRR. Thank you.
Additional lang na magpa-induct kayo as a dual member not because kailangan siya or part siya ng challenge or dahil kailangan siya as a requirement. But no, magpa-induct kayo as a Rotarian or dual member because you really wanted it, you really loved it, or you really wanted to be part of the dual member family. Or gusto nyo na buong puso nyo na magserbisyo talaga as a Rotaractor and a Rotarian. Remember, kailangan mo din na hindi naman as in financially stable ka, kasi kung nagpa-induct ka as a dual member, may mga babayaran ka na rin sa Rotary besides sa Rotaract Club mo. So, sana hindi kayo ma-discourage na porket may babayaran, hindi na kayo mag-attend. But no, yung babayaran natin yan is mapupunta din yan sa atin in the future into our club and sa imuha. Mag-grow yan. Kumbaga, magtatanim ka ngayon, aanihin mo yan in the future. Thank you.
Okay. So do you have another question? Shall we entertain for last one question? Or shall we proceed to the presentation of the certificate? Okay, I'm hearing no one. So I think it's time for us to present the certificate to PDRRLs there. Okay. So certificate of appreciation is hereby given to PDRR Alster Ray Tecaro Jr. for his invaluable service as guest speaker during the joint Rotary Clubs of Cebu Fuente orientation seminar. Given this July 2020, signed by the President of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente Community Base, Raymond Capalac, as well as the President of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente USC Chapter, Gerald Bates Ponce, and the President of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente UV Chapter, Russell Abab. Thank you so much, PDR Alster.
Thank you for always having me, Rotary and Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente.
Thank you so much, PDR Alster.
Gimingaw na gid kog Cebu kay makig-fellowship sa Cebu Fuente. And ano lang pala, additional sa ating mga aspirant dyan, ang Cebu Fuente ang isa sa permi sundo sa ako sa airport, permi nagapa-fellowship na ako diha, permi na kakita and kauban sa mga fellowship. So daghang salamat and I hope to see you all soon. Oy, baka may naga-screenshot dito ha. So pwede naman mag-screenshot.
Yes, you're always welcome to the Rotary Clubs of Cebu Fuente PDR Alster. So I think at this point in time, we will be proceeding to our second speaker, and this will be introduced by the transforming president of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente University of the Visayas chapter, Rotaractor Russell Abak. President Russell.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. So for our next guest speaker, he's been a member of the Rotaract since year 2013, and also he's the assistant district Rotaract representative of area 3K 3L since 2015 up to 2020, and also he was the previous professional development director for the Rotary year 2014 and 2015. And also he was the president-elect, and for the Rotary year 2015 and 2016. And he became the club president for the Rotary year 2016 and 2017. And he was the international service director for 2017 and 2018. And also the club service director for the Rotary year 2018 and 2019. And now let me welcome you, our district Rotary representative for the Rotary International District 3860 for the Rotary year 2020 to 2021 from the home club of Rotary Club of Metro Surigao in Surigao City, DRRH Justin P. Rizal.
Let's give our virtual applause.
Welcome, DRR.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon, DRR.
Batian ko ninyo, wala?
Yes, yes.
Madungog.
Here,
Good
afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Right. Good afternoon, Rotaractors from Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente and University of Visayas chapter. We have also from the University of San Carlos. And I'd like to acknowledge as well the visiting Rotarians who are present in this webinar. Let me acknowledge, we have the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente President, Rotarian Emmanuel Pisalona. We have also the Youth Service Director of Cebu Fuente. We have Attorney Lolita Lomanta. We have also Rotarian Jomar Ponce. We have Rotarian Christopher Linconas as the SICO Director. We have also the member of Cebu Fuente, Rotarian Don Jade Kanama. We have also a Rotarian from downtown Davao, Rotarian Alster Ray L. Ticaro Jr., and we have also the three presidents of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, home base, University chapter, and USC chapter, namely President Raymond, Russell, and Nitz, respectively. Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm here to present to you the Rotaract and the district in general. But before anything else, I would like to apologize in advance. May mga manok din sa kilid sa balay. Wait lang. So, I'm DRRH Justin Arizare. So, we will be talking about Rotaract. You know already what is Rotary, as discussed earlier by past district Rotaract representative Alster. Now it is time to know about Rotaract in general. What is Rotaract? Now, for those new aspiring members, it is important for you to know about Rotaract. Now, Rotaract stands for Rotary in Action. This is a service club for young men and women ages 18 to 30 who are dedicated to community and international service. It is also an avenue where it develops our professional and leadership skills. Now, in the recent policy of the Rotaract, uh, one of the key changes of the recent policy is the removal of age limitation. Now, before the age limitation of Rotaract is under 30, but in this new policy, there is no more age limitation, but subject to the constitution and bylaws of the Rotaract Club itself. And Rotaract is just a program of Rotary, but now considered member of Rotary. Before it is a program of Rotary, but now it is now considered a member of Rotary. Now, Rotaract is self-governing and self-supporting. It can be either school-based or community-based or university-based. Nevertheless, the club shall still make consultation with the sponsoring mother club. Though it is a club partner with the Rotary, we still have to consult our mother club, whatever be our projects and activities. Now, let's go to the history of Rotaract. Now, Rotary-affiliated youth clubs have existed since the 1920s. So, nagsugod ang Rotary-affiliated youth clubs katong 1920s. Now, Rotaract was developed by Rotary International in 1967. So, the first Rotaract club is the Rotaract Club of University of North Charlotte, North Carolina, USA, and was formed in 1960. That's why in every February we celebrate Rotaract Week in celebration of the first Rotaract club in the world. Now, we'll give you the facts today. Nearly there are 10,698 Rotaract clubs across the globe. Now, out from these 10,698 Rotaract clubs, press, can be next slide, please. Out from these 10,698 Rotaract clubs, there are 203 and 298,000 Rotaractors and 180 countries with Rotaract clubs. Now, go down to the Philippines setting. Rotaract clubs in the Philippines as of June 30, 2020, there are 600, there are 636 Rotaract clubs across the country. Now in the district, currently as of July 23, 2020, there are 68 active clubs in the district 3860. So out from that 68 clubs in the district 3860, there are 1,352 active Rotaractors as reported members of the district 3860. So sa tanan na ay 1,352 ka Rotaractors in the district 3860 as of July 23, 2020, based on the reports of the Rotary International. Now, what are the areas of coverage of District 3860? The areas of coverage of District 3860 comprises Negros Oriental, we have Cebu province, the whole province of Cebu, we have Siquijor, Bohol, Samar and Leyte, we have South Cotabato, Surigao, provinces, Agusan provinces, Davao provinces, and General Santos City. So these are the areas of coverage of District 3860, not only for Rotaract, but for Rotary as well. Now, what do Rotaract Club do? So Rotaract clubs organize a variety of projects and activities depending primarily on the interest of the club members. However, there are three types of activities that most members shall have to develop. That is professional, leadership, and service project. Together, these three areas ensure a balanced club program and provide important experience and opportunities for the personal development of each Rotaractor. Now, with regard, apart from that, we have also goals to consider. First is to develop professional leadership skills. Now, in this goal, it provides important experiences and opportunities for the personal development of each Rotaractor. So in here, apart from we are a Rotaractor, we are going to develop personally and professionally. So that's why we are conducting various trainings and seminars for each Rotaractor to develop personally and professionally. The second goal is to emphasize respect for the rights of others and to promote ethical standards and dignity of all useful occupations. Now, this is the principal rights, ethics, and integrity are instilled so as to ensure that the individual is developed from the inside out. So, bearing these principles among the members of the club will boost the morality itself, which is beneficial in the organization. The organization itself should exemplify the said principles. Not only the members, but also the organization in general. We need to exemplify the ethical standards, rights, and the dignity itself. Now, after these personal developments, as mentioned in the previous slide, it is now then that you can be trusted to with affairs of others, since you already developed these ethical standards and dignity. As the saying goes, you cannot serve from an empty vessel. So you need to develop this, you need to emphasize respect for you to be able to get a morality for an organization. Next goal is to provide opportunities for young people to address the needs and concerns of the community and the world. So in this goal, we must build sense of empathy in this regard para mas ma-address na doon sa problema sa community. So we need to capacitate the young people in addressing the needs and concerns of the community. Because we believe that the young people have a lot of expertise and skills to really address the issues and concerns of the community. Now, the fourth one is to provide opportunities in working in cooperation with sponsoring Rotary clubs. So now this is essential for us Rotaractors. We need to collaborate or cooperate with the sponsoring Rotary clubs. Whatever be the programs of Rotary, we need to join, or whatever be the programs of the Rotaract, we need to consult it to the Rotary. Not only it will strengthen the relationship with the sponsoring club, but it will also improve much better the activities and programs of the club, both clubs. So that's why it is essential for us to have to cooperate or to have a collaboration with a sponsoring club. Then the fifth one, to motivate young people. To motivate young people for eventual membership in Rotary. Now, our limitation is not just in the Rotaract. So we need to go beyond in Rotaract. We need to have a transition. So we need to transfer as much as possible to the Rotary Club. So relationship between Rotary clubs and mother club is crucial. And why Rotary International insisted on a one-on-one membership of Rotaractors by Rotarians. So it is also one way to sustain the numbers of members of Rotary. So we need to have eventual membership in Rotary. Now, at this moment of time, the Rotary International encourages dual membership. So while you are a Rotaractor, you are also a Rotarian. Now, along with those five avenues of services, we need to embody as well this motto of Rotary. So the principal motto of Rotary is service above self. Now, it best conveys the philosophy of unselfish volunteer service. Now, more likely in the Rotaract organization, it is more volunteerism. You will not be paid monetarily. However, you have only to extend your your services towards the community. Now, I forgot to include herein the motto of the Rotaract. Now, service above self is the Rotary motto. In Rotaract motto, the motto is fellowship through service. Means that, again, the Rotaract motto is fellowship through service. Means that you forge new relationship with people by serving the community. So we need to connect or to have a connection with or relationship with other people for us to execute the services that we wanted for the community. Now, let's go to the 4 avenues of services. Now, we have the club service. It promotes the development of acquaintances as an opportunity for service. It also involves the logistical and operational support activities necessary to make the club function successfully and achieve its goals. It is the fundamental building block of a successful club. Now, for us to really get the services of a club, we need to capacitate. We have this capacity building of each members. It is important to capacitate our members to really have these services for the club. Now, next is professional development. Now, in professional development, we should expand the members, understanding the work, environment, and business opportunities within their community. We should highlight the Rotaractors' role in the community's economic development, illustrate how skills develop through service activities which can help in resolving problems in the workplace. And then the third avenues of service, we have the community service. Now, in community service, it relates to the various efforts that clubs undertake to improve the quality of life in your community. So the most visible of the 4 avenues of services, because clubs are organized at the local level with members from schools, business, and professional community who live and work in a community. Particular emphasis is given to helping children, needy families, the aged, and the handicapped acting to environmental issues and those post in need of assistance. So one of the services that we need to consider the community itself. Those people who are less fortunate, we're going to reach them out to give assistance or whatever they need. Next one is we have international service. Now, in international service, comprises all the things that clubs can do to advance international understanding, goodwill, and peace by getting acquainted with people of other districts and countries, their cultures, custom, and accomplishment as can raising problems. Now, we can achieve this one through personal contacts, attendance, or conventions, through reading and correspondence and through cooperation in all clubs activities and projects that will help people in other lands. That's why I'm encouraging you to join APRRC, Filipinas Rotary Convention, for us to really achieve this service, the international service. Now, those are the 4 avenues of services that the Rotary Club should embody. Now, let's go to the 7 areas of focuses, or in some other terms, that is 7 uh, causes of Rotary. Now, the first one, we have the promoting peace. Now, as mentioned by PDR Alcer, I'd like to present this one again. Promoting peace, Rotary encourages conversations to foster understanding within across cultures.
Your art is. DRR. Let's wait for a while for DRR to come.
Yeah, we could wait for a while for DRRAs, but it's, let's say, in 2 minutes or so, if he doesn't join back our meeting or our discussion for this afternoon, we could go ahead with presentation of PDRR Don Canamo.
Okay.
Okay, because I believe that this has been discussed already by PDRR Alster earlier ago, I will just have to continue with the presentation of District Rotaract Representative Ace until he would come back into our meeting for today. Okay, so let's go for
Ay,
now.
pasensya na, guys.
Oh, we have DRR Ace. Okay,
Yes. Go ahead, DRR.
go ahead, DRR.
Nag-malfunction akong phone.
That's okay.
Nag-overheat. Wait. So let's go back 7 areas of focuses. We have promoting peace. So herein, Rotary encourages conversation to foster understanding within across cultures. We train adults and young leaders to prevent and mediate conflict and help refugees who have fled dangerous areas. So next area of focus is we have fighting disease. So we educate and equip communities to stop the the spread of life-threatening diseases like polio, HIV and AIDS, and malaria. We improve and expand access to low-cost and free healthcare in developing areas. So one of the greatest program of Rotary is to eradicate polio. So providing clean water, sanitation, and hygiene, we support local solutions to bring clean water, sanitation, and hygiene to more people every day. We don't just build wells and walk away. We share our expertise with community leaders and educators to make sure our projects succeed long term. Now, next one is saving mothers and children. So in herein, nearby 6 million children under age of 5 die each year because of malnutrition, for healthcare, and inadequate sanitation. We expand access to quality care so mothers and their children can live and grow stronger. Next one is we have supporting education. So we need to support education because more than 775 million people over the age of 15 are illiterate. So our goal is to strengthen the capacity of communities to support basic education and literacy, reduce gender disparity in education, and increase adult literacy. Next one, we have growing local economies. So in growing local economies, we carry out services projects that enhance economic and community development and create opportunities for decent and conducive work for young and old. We also strengthen the local entrepreneurs and community leaders, particularly women, in impoverished communities. And then last one, we have the new areas of focus. We have the supporting the environment. So as mentioned by Foundation Trustee Chair Gariseki Wang, says that with the global population reaching their 8 billion, near 8 billion, protecting the environment is increasingly important. It is time for us to use our collective resources to invest in a smart and efficient way to protecting our environment. That's why we in the Rotaract Club, we need to encourage more young people to plant trees, to reduce the use of plastics as much as possible, to use efficient and energy saver materials or equipments. So that's one thing that we need to support the environment. Now, you are a rotaractor. Uh, I am a rotaractor if we pay membership dues. So being a rotaractor, we must pay membership dues to sustain our club. Now, next one is we have to attend at least 60% of activities. Now, each rotaractor shall attend at least 60% of activities of the club. It can be international, professional, club, or community service. Now, volunteer your time, talent, and treasure for the success of club activities. We believe that each member of the club has unique talents. So we need to use this one. We need to take advantage of these talents for the club itself. Now, take leadership role in club activities and administration. Now, you're not just being a member. However, I need to encourage everyone to take leadership role and administration in a club. So your thinking shall not be limited only being as a member. However, your thinking must be, I have to be a president, I have to be a community service director to really execute your plan. Now, next one is represent the club in activities organized by the district. So you need to attend DISCON, you need to attend DISTAS, you need to attend PROCON, etc. Now, report activities to sponsoring Rotarians. So you really need to report your activities to sponsoring Rotarians for them to inform as well for you to guide as well. Now, invite your friends and relatives to join Rotaract. So it's one thing that you are a Rotaractor, you need to invite your friends and relatives to join Rotaract. Now let's go to the district milestone. So these are the district milestones of District 3860. So first district Rotaract representative, DRR, was elected in 1984. DRR Reverend Father Joel Bogas from the Rotaract Club of Cebu, and has served 2 terms before the first DRR was served, chartered in the name of Edward Abad from the Rotaract Club of Cebu South. Hosted the first Tri-District Rotaract Interact 9th DISCON in Silliman University on April 1 to 4, 1993. Hosted the first ASCON held in Dumaguete City on April 8 to 10. Public Toilet Project was the only Rotary Centennial Project registered by Rotaract Club for the celebration of the 100 years of Rotary International. Hosted the 4th Filipinas Rotaract Convention or PROCON in 2015 held in Cebu City. We have also, it is also a consistent award in Edison Ong National Awards since its inception. Green Fan Responsible Project by the Rotaract Club of Tagbilaran has received the gold prize in the 2018 EON Awards. August Project by the Rotaract Club of Cebu South has received the gold prize in 2019 EON Awards. We have also Crowning Glory Project by the Rotaract Club of Cebu South has received a bronze prize in 2020 EON Awards. Oplan Himsong Project by the Rotaract Club of Metro Cebu CIT Chapter placed first runner-up in the 2020 EON Awards. Garnered 3 Rotaract Outstanding Project Awards in Asia Pacific in Rotary year 2006-2007, 2015-2016, 2019-2020. And ibalik ang sigla ng batang Pinoy project by the Rotaract Club of Munting Pag-asa, Davao has been awarded as the Rotaract Outstanding Project Award in Asia Pacific for Rotary year 2006 and 2007. We have also Project Washed Up, Water Adequacy Sanitation, and Hygiene Education to Uplift the People by the Metro Cebu CID chapter. Awarded a Rotary Outstanding Project Award in Asia Pacific year 2015-2016. And lastly, we have the Agak Ibadjo project by the Rotary Club of Cebu South has been awarded as the Rotary Outstanding Project Award in Asia Pacific for Rotary year 2019-2020. Now, let's go to the district events. Now, one of the district events is the district assembly. So you really need to attend district assembly. Our upcoming district assembly will be on August 7, 8 to 9 through Zoom. We have also the PESETs and the DTS for Rotary Club presidents and secretaries, and at the same time for the district officers. We have also the district conference or DISCON. That is an annual event where every Rotaractors across the district shall meet and convene. Then we have the Filipinas Rotaract Convention. So those are the activities of the district. So again, those are things that Rotaract shall embody. So welcome to Rotaract.
Yes, thank you so much, DRRAs. Now it's the time for you to ask your questions. If you have one, kindly unmute yourself and ask your question. Unmute yourselves, guys. Okay. Do you have any? Okay, so hearing none, I think it will be best if we proceed with the presentation of the certificate. Certificate reads, Certificate of Appreciation is presented to DRRA's Justin Brisare for being one of the speakers of the Joint Basic Orientation Seminar of the Rotary Clubs of Cebu, Fuente, given this 26th day of July 2020, signed by the Rotary Club of Cebu, Fuente Community-Based President Raymond Capalac, as well as Rotary Club of Cebu, Fuente USC Chapter President Gerald Needs Ponce, and Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente UV Chapter President Russell Abaco. Thank you so much, DRRAs, for being here with us. Okay, so...
Okay, Dre?
Yes?
Yeah, before we go to our last speaker for this afternoon, we should have a small icebreaker to just, to calm ourselves or to give us a break for all the just listening. Vice President PJ Perez will be sharing his screen for compilation of the club's activities for Rotary year 2019 to 2020.
All right.
PJ, take it away.
Thank you, DRRAs, for your time.
Yes, and thank you so much to District Rotaract Representative Ace.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. Thank you so much, PJ, for that presentation. And I think we shall proceed with our third speaker. So, to introduce our third speaker for today, may I call on the president of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente USC chapter, Rotaractor Gerald Ponce.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we
Hello.
can.
Yes,
So,
next. Yes,
good
next.
afternoon. Before we proceed with our third speaker, I'd like to introduce to you our third speaker. He is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Nursing at the University of Cebu, Banilad. He's also a registered nurse and a registered real estate broker. And for his Rotaract and Rotary experience, um, he was the Rotaract district organization representative, district Rotaract representative in the year 2015 to 2016. He was also the president of the Rotaract Club of Cebu Fuente, community-based, from Rotary year 2014 to 2015. He was also he is current member of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, and he is also the president of Navarra Nation Philippines Cebu chapter for year 2020 to 2021. He's also the executive vice president of the Philippine Institute of Real Estate Service Practitioners Mandaue City chapter for the year 2020 to 2021. Let's go with his awards and recognition. So first, he was awarded as the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente Service Awardee in the year 2013. He was also the Rotary Youth Leadership Awardee, or the RILA, in the year 2013. He was also the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente's Most Outstanding Rotaractor of the Year for Community-Based in the year 2012 to 2013. He was the Presidential Award. He got the Presidential Award for Service in the year 2014 to 2015. He was also awarded as Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente's Most Outstanding Rotaractor of the Year for Community-Based in the year 2014 to 2015, and the Outstanding President of Rotaract District Organization, District 3860 in the year 2014 to 2015. Outside his Rotary and Rotaract life, he was also an English a secondary language instructor, or ESL instructor, in Major Developing Language Learning Center. He was also a property specialist at Ayala Land Sales Incorporated, Cebu. He was also a sales manager at Philinvest Ayala Incorporated. He was also a senior property specialist at HT Land Incorporated in Mandani Bay. He was currently is a president of the Lure Corporation. It's a bar and restaurant services. It's located at Kasambagan, Cebu City. And he's also a financial advisor at Manulife Philippines, or Life Insurance Services. And he's also the president of Talamban All-in-One Services Corporation, or the Laundry Services. Let's, friends and fellow Rotaractors and Rotarians, let's welcome our third guest speaker, PDRR and Rotarian Don C. Kanama.
Thank you so much, Transforming President Gerald, for that introduction. Let me just... So, good afternoon, everyone. So, klaro ra?
Yes, PDRR.
Okay, so first of all, I'd like to greet everyone a great afternoon. So thank you so much for joining us for today's basic orientation seminar. So I'd like to thank our transforming presidents for inviting me as one of your speakers. So first, to our transforming president Raymond, Gerald, and from UV, si Russell Abapo, to our Rotary Cebu Fuente President Emit Tesaluna, and to our Youth Service Director, Attorney Gingging Lomanta, to our district officers, to our members, and to our future Rotaractors, good afternoon. So, first of all, let me take this opportunity to thank our speakers, PDRR Alster and DRR ACE, for sharing your time for today's basic orientation seminar. So this afternoon, I'd like to share to you why should you join Rotaract? So every year, we have, for a while, off cam, so off cam, so every year, we have a theme, a Rotary theme every year. So last year, our theme was Rotary Connects the World, and this year, it's Rotary Opens Opportunities. So last year, we were able to connect, um, we're able to others and to the community. Now it gives us the opportunity to open and welcome new opportunities. So let me start my presentation with this quote. In every day, there are 1,440 minutes. That means we have 1,440 daily opportunities to make a positive impact. And maybe by joining Rotaract, you can share those few of your minutes by making a positive impact, not just in the community, but in the whole world. So, what's with Rotaract? So, nganong mo-appeal matag Rotaract? So, in Rotaract, we have the opportunity to lead. So, that is immediate past President Agel during one of a leadership summit in University of Cebu. So, I'd like to grab this opportunity to congratulate our immediate past presidents. So that's IPP Agel from Rotary Club of Community Based, together with IPP Kath and IPP Justin for a job well done during your term. So in Rotaract, you'll have the opportunity to lead. Kita tanan, we didn't experience to be a leader maybe during college or during high school. But in Rotaract and Rotary, you'll be given an opportunity to lead, because that's why gitawag siya nga Rotary, because in Rotary, it's like kita mo sa atong logo nga Marshall wheel. So there is a rotation of leadership to give others the opportunity to also lead the club. So this picture is one of our club meeting. So wherein sa pagkakaroon, you'll be given the chance to lead your members and to practice and learn during your younger years. Okay, eventually, when we become professionals, magamit gud nato ang ato ang mga learnings in Rotaract on how to lead or host meetings. So, sa akong professional life, nagamit na ko ang training sa Rotaract and Rotary during karon nga I'm already a professional. So, next in Rotaract, you'll have the opportunity to learn. So this picture, it is one of our projects during this quarantine. It's an online webinar for how to enhance resilience in the workplace. So this is mostly about mental health. So also during our monthly meetings, we have usually before COVID, we have a formal meeting. So every formal meeting, we usually have a speaker, wherein the speaker shares his or her knowledge about different topics. So that's why by joining Rotaract, you'll have the opportunity to learn more, wherein you can use sooner or later. So this is our online meeting during this pandemic. So you'll also have the opportunity to learn more about Rotaract during DISTAS. So DISTAS means District Assembly. So this is past President Joshua Buaya of Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, which was one of the speakers during DISTAS last year. So this is also Transforming President Raymond, who is joining a webinar. It's an online meeting of, I think this was during, this is during the Rotary Convention this year, online Rotary Convention. And this is past President J.N. Dagandan joining the Rotary Institute in Manila. So eventually you'll learn more. There are trainings wherein you'll learn more about Rotary, Rotaract, and other stuff to become a better leader. So this is one of our project. This is in partnership with Light of Hope, wherein we are teaching students on how to make a solar lamp made out of solar panel and recycled bottles. So you can see later, we have a adopted community that has no light na amo siyang gi-donate para instead nga mag-candle pa sila, kay they will use this instead. So this is a picture of our another project together with our sister club from Bohol and from Subic Bay, teaching them also on how to make a solar lamp out of recycled bottles. So another reason why join Rotaract is you also have the opportunity to sharing your knowledge, sharing your skills and your talents, not just to the club, but also to the community. So this is one of our member who is who was one of our speaker during our club meeting. So this is also one of our member, Scarlett, teaching the students of Barangay Luz Elementary School, high school, about I think this is about how to become a buddy and not a bully. So as you can see, our project is also in line with one of the areas of focus of Rotary, which is promoting peace. So as you can see, as leaders, you'll also have the chance to become a speaker wherein you can share your knowledge about topics like this during, this was also during the district assembly last year. So another picture is one of our member, our President-elect Jacob, sharing his knowledge during a seminar in partnership with University of Cebu. So this is also a member, Nisa. I think she was sharing her talent during this activity with the high school students of Barangay Luz. So this is our one of our past president sharing his experience during our meeting on how travel changed him. So that's me on one of our activities. So also in Rotaract, if kita before ako dili ko ganahan good mo speak in front. I think most of us or many of us has fear in speaking in front. So in Rotaract as well, you'll be given the opportunity to speak in front, at the same time practice while bata pa ta, para to enhance our skills and knowledge about talking in front. So another reason why join Rotaract is you'll have the opportunity to connect with others. So this is past President Chevy in one of our community projects. So this picture is taken, I think, last year or this year, before COVID. This is in Barili. So in the picture, you have one of our members, Maxine, sharing her time with a lola in Barili. So as you can see, kita mo nga lahi ra gyud ang smile nila lola nga we're able to visit them, talk to them, and play with them. So this is President Raymond in one of our project in Naga. So this is also in Naga. So this is one of our activities with kalimot na wasan eh. So this is PDRR Jan with one of our lola in Barili. So another reason why join Rotaract is the opportunity to make a difference. So we have different projects, different clubs as different projects, but our goal is to make a difference. So this is past President JN during one of the river cleanup in Cebu City, together with past President Anzin. So nanglimpyo sila sa Sapa, I think sa Guadalupe ni siya. So another reason why join Rotaract is the opportunity to help others. So especially during this time of pandemic, our club, the Rotaract Club of Cebu Fuente, donated testing kits to the hospitals in different parts of the Philippines. So we're able to donate money to buy testing kits for COVID. So another one is past President JN helping make face shields during this pandemic. So kani siya ang atong solar lamps nga I think this is during the Pink Tent, during Pink Bazaar. So this is one of our projects, Rota Lights of Hope. So we are selling the kit to raise funds. And also, this is past President JN giving a polio vaccine to a baby in, I think, sa Bogo ni siya. And also, we have different community projects. So one of which is mangrove planting. Kani siya sa Naga ni siya. So kani sa Naga gihapon ni siya. And another one is coastal cleanup. Kani siya sa SRP. And this project is a joint project by the different clubs of Cebu and Bohol. Kani siya kay this was in Anda in Bohol. So it's a joint project with the different clubs. So also, you'll have the opportunity to save lives by donating blood. So we have an annual bloodletting campaign for Rotary to get in partnership with Rotaract and other sponsors. So this is a march to promote the eradication of polio. So kani sila itong mga members na mo nga ni-donate sa silang blood. This one is another coastal cleanup. Kani siya, this was in Subic Bay. So our club, together with our sister club from Subic Freeport Zone, nanglimpyo may sa ilahang beach in basta sa Subic ni siya dapit. Another reason is the opportunity to empower. So as you can see, kita naman yung picture ganiha sa video. So you'll have the opportunity to empower through team buildings or through fellowship. So this picture, kani siya kay during our team building ni siya in Family Park for our club. So, sila team building niya sila. So, sikat kay si past President JN kay grabe siya ka-active. So also, empowering others through sports. Kani siya, this was a sports fest between the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, community-based, and the SK group of Barangay Banilad in Cebu City. So, promoting. So, kanisha, this was a bowling activity, I think with Mother Club ni siya or during the Rotaract Week. So also, si past President Erica, which is a triathlete who joined Ironman. And also, if you're able to empower your members, you're able to build a connection with them. Katong giingon ni Peter Alster, you'll have the opportunity to create long-lasting friendship. So I'm a member of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente for 8 years already, and with that amount of time, indeed, I was able to create not just friends but another family, which is my Rotaract family. So this picture is taken during our a tree planting in Consolacion ni siya dapit or near Consolacion. So they have the opportunity to have fellowship with your friends. So this was during our charter anniversary last year. So we had a slumber party. Kanisha, this was in Baguio. I think this year, this was in Baguio this year before COVID. So we visited Baguio together with 20 of our members. Okay, we'll be attending the induction of our sister club. So side trips before attending the induction. So this is the 13th induction of our sister club. Our sister club from the Freeport Zone, Subic Bay. So kani siya sa Baguio gapon ni siya. But ang Rotaract di na siya laglaag lang ha, but part of it is also while having fellowship, you also have a part of it doing good. So kani siya sa Baguio gapon ni siya. This is during the fiesta sa Balay nila Chevy. Our Christmas fellowship with Cebu Fuente. This was in Albay during our Procon, or a Procon is a gathering of the Rotaractors in the entire Philippines. So during Procon, you'll have the chance to meet other Rotaractors from other districts as well. This is in Legazpi. So together, this picture are Rotaractors from Bohol, Davao, and other areas sa Cebu and other areas pa sa atong district. And also with Rotaract, you'll have the opportunity to meet other friends, not just here in our country, but also in other areas as well. So this picture, together with past President Joshua, past President JN, our Director June, we are in Taiwan for a sisterhood signing with our sister club, the Rotaract Club of Taipei Huachung. So kani siya sa in Taiwan. Kani siya kay we had during our visit in Taiwan. So these are our sister clubs from Taiwan. And I think this was last year. Our sister club from Taiwan also visited us here in Cebu. So this is during our fellowship dinner in Daiga in Mandaue. So lastly, for the last slide, so always find opportunities to make someone smile and to offer a random kindness in everyday life. So in short, why join Rotaract and kumota na mo unsay naa sa Rotaract? Simple lang. Para kung naa may daghang pangutana nga unsa nang Rotaract, unsa nang Rotary, you can answer them with just a simple line. So Rotaract, you'll be given the opportunity to make the world a better place. Kana lang with your good deeds, little by little, if we will collate them, it will have a big impact. So thank you and good afternoon.
Okay, thank you so much, PDRR Don. So before we proceed to the question and answer portion, so we would like to acknowledge the presence of the past District Rotaract Representative and past District Rotaract Chair, John Raleigh Bascon. Hi, PDRR John. Welcome.
Halo, salamat.
Okay. Yes, so now it's a time for you to ask your questions, no? If na may mga pangutana, pwede na mo mangutana karon. So do you have some?
Hello?
Yes.
Dear Ardon, since your slide is all about life of being a Rotaractor, so would you say that you can find a romantic relationship with Rotaract or a love life, if they would say in Rotaract? Don, you're on mute.
Wala, di mo katubag.
Ano sa question mo?
Since you were talking about a life of a Rotaractor, would you believe that Rotaractors can also find at the same time love life or a romantic relationship?
So kuha lang ha, disclaimer lang ha, ang uban dili mo join og Rotaract para mangita lag love life. Okay? Pwede ra mo join mo Rotaract to serve and at the same time ngitag love life. So there are a lot of Rotaractors who were able to find their partner, long-term partner, or their forever here in Rotaract. So katong mga single daha, if you're interested, joke lang ito. So wala nga, Rotaract is for everyone. So if mo na mong gipangita kay basin ingnon ko muna nga gi-join nag Rotaract kay tugod lang love life. So it's a like a bonus na. So if you're willing to serve with Rotaract and at the same time meet new friends, then eventually maybe you can meet your long-term partner here in Rotaract.
Yeah.
So did I answer your question naman?
Yes, thank you so much, PDR Don.
Can I add on that?
Yes, PDRR out there.
Pwede mo add. Yeah, you can really find your loved ones sa Rotaract. Kaso lang kapag nagbulag na mo lang lisod. Minsan makasira yan sa club mo or sa other relationship mo sa other clubs kay magkaroon naman kayo ng issue, 'di ba? So ang advice ko lang diyan, so as much as possible join Rotaract not because kay mangita kag uyab or
Awkward yun.
or kay na kay crush, kay awkward kay na. Tapos kunwari kung na kay ex or imong friend nanay ex diha, ayon na ano ha. Kumbaga walay talo-talo kay para walay gulo. So ana ra na Basta always remember and always go back to the main reason why you joined Rotaract. Yun yung pagvo-volunteer. Hindi dahil sa paggugma. Follow-up question, hindi po siya based on experience PDRR generally, but meron tayong merong mga experiences, syempre nagkaka-crush sa mga Rotaractors, pero hanggang crush na lang. Basta kapag may-ari na, hands off na. Ganun lang yon.
Diba? Ina-highlight talaga ni PDR Alster yung mga status niya. Okay. So, I think, may tanong pa ba? Do you still have questions? Hearing none? So, I think we'll be proceeding
I have
to
a question.
Hi.
Hello?
Yes. Yes, past president.
Yes. Don, are you still there? Nawa si
PDR
Don.
Dong.
Yes, naman.
Okay. Since your talk is about the life of a Rotaractor, so can I just ask, or can you just share what has been your life as a Rotaractor in this time of pandemic, and what has been our club doing while we are on quarantine, on lockdown, para sa makibaw atong mga aspiring members unsay lang pwede ma-participate during this term. Thank you.
Okay, so I've been a member of Rotaract now for 8 years. So my membership with Rotaract eventually led to kung unsa akong mga doings during this pandemic. So right now, we did a lot of activities in partnership with other organizations and other clubs for COVID. So thanks also to Rotaract, we're able to connect different organizations like through Nature Spring, care of IPP Agilo for donating bottled water. So we're also able to connect with different organizations to help fight COVID. So eventually, if you'll make Rotaract or make volunteering a part of your life, eventually kung mura nagagdili na ka mahimutang if you're not able, if wala kay na contribute. So that's why during the first few weeks of this pandemic, I was asking how can I help? Kay syempre ang COVID is lahi naman siya compared to other natural disasters. So our enemy is unseen. So ano mo nga, how can I help ha? Kay naam si risk everything. So eventually everything fell into place lang. I was able to connect with different organizations, and bisag from start of the pandemic until now, we are still active with right now we are focusing on giving food to our medical frontliners. So at this moment, we're able to give 7,000 food packs in different hospitals in Cebu, Mandaue, Lapu-Lapu, Consolacion, Naga. So wala siya, murag if you dedicate your life in helping Rotaract, Rotary, or anywhere else, kay mura siya mainit na siya nimo. So I think kana lang siguro.
Okay. So do we still have another question? Okay, so hearing none, let's proceed with the presentation of the certificate. Certificate of Appreciation is hereby given to PDRR Don Jade Kanama for his invaluable service as one of the speakers during the joint basic orientation seminar of the Rotaract Clubs of Cebu Fuente. Signed with the president of RACCF Community Base, Raymond Kapala, as well as President General Meet Sponsor of the Rotaract Club of Cebu Fuente USC chapter, and the president of the Rotary Club Cebu Fuente UV chapter, Russell Apapo. Thank you so much, PDRR Don.
Thank you, PDRR Don.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, PDRR Don.
Okay, so I think this time will be the president's time to present their club's key projects and achievements over the years. We'll start with President Raymond of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente Community Base. President
Thank you
Raymond.
so much. Past President Adrian, just give me a minute to share my presentation, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and then okay, are you able to see it now? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so thank you so much everyone for sticking around up until our club presentation. So for everyone's information, this point of the program, each of the transforming presidents from the Rotary clubs of Cebu Fuente will be presenting their club's key projects, and then also the club's history as well. Or really, it really depends on how each of the transforming presidents would present their club to the aspirants present here today. So let me start off with the presentation for the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente community-based chapter. So our key projects. So one of our key projects is what we call Edu Caravan. So basically what we do for this project is we actually visit schools. So as you can see, it is listed there. So we've been to the Anbantayan Elementary School, we've been to Paril Elementary School, we've been to Barrio Luz Elementary School, and we've been to Panganan Elementary School. So basically what we do for this project is this is a project for elementary students, and this is where we teach them the value of friendship through our anti-bullying campaign. We teach them to value cleanliness through our hand washing campaign, and also we distribute learning materials to the students or to the elementary students. So we distribute school supplies such as notebooks, pencils or pen, and some other coloring materials. And at the same time, we are actually also giving materials to the school itself. So we've been giving books and learning materials as well for the learning development of the elementary students. Now we go to our next key project, and this is what we call the Power of Love, a day with Lolos and Lolas in Hospicio de San Jose de Barili. So this project is just really simple. Once a year, we go to this foundation, and this foundation actually takes care of our abandoned Lolos and Lolas. And what we do is we just spend a day with our Lolos and Lolas. So we have program to um, to interact with them. So we play bingo, we have some music presentations from our Lolas and Lolas. And it is really a heartwarming activity because you get to know their stories, you get to sit down with them, and then, our Lolas and Lolas in Hospicio de San Jose de Barili came from every land in the Philippines. I have had an opportunity to talk to one of our Lola, and she was from Manila, and how she ended up in Cebu. And this is a really, really heartwarming experience. And then we go now to our next activity, which is this was actually the Earth Day celebration last year. We call it the Rota Lights of Hope in partnership with Light of Hope. I believe that PDR Ardon was able to tackle this on his slide, but basically on what we did is we crafted solar lights, portable and chargeable solar lights, and we deployed them to communities that are not reached by electricity. So rather than having, let's say, a candle to light up their night, they already now have this rechargeable solar light at their disposal. Okay, and we have also beach patrol. This was last year. Supposedly, we were going to do this year, but because of the corona pandemic, we decided to um, just postpone it for this year. But basically, what we do for Beach Patrol is we were assigned one shoreline, and on this particular event, we were assigned in Santa Fe in Bantayan Island. So we coordinated with the municipality of Santa Fe. So what we did is we were actually the watchers in making sure that the tourist or the native or anyone really who are in the shoreline are um, following the proper guidelines in throwing up their trash and making sure that we maintain the cleanliness of our shoreline. And of course, we do have a lot of, we have more projects in the club, but because of the time constraint, I only opted to present 4 key projects. So let's go now to the history of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente community-based chapter. So again, the Rotary Club, our club was sponsored by the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente. And as you can see um, on the photo, here are our beautiful and handsome, and of course, ever supportive titos and titas of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente. Okay, and going to my next slide. So Rotary International has officially recognized and chartered the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente last March 6, 2009, making it, we already are in our 11 years of Rotaract service. Now, let me present to you some of our notable Rotaractors. So we have produced numerous district officers, national officers, and Rotarians from the ranks of Rotaractors from our club. So we start off with district officers from PDR Ardon to PDRR and PDRC General Labascon to club officer past president Joshua Buaya to past president Shivi and to past president JN. And on the national level as well, we were able to produce MDIO officers with the likes of PDR Ardon, with past president Shivi and past president JN. And for Rotarians, we were able to elevate 3 Rotaractors to join the ranks of our sponsoring mother club. So 2 of which are still active. So we have Rotarian Christopher, we have Rotarian Don, and we have PDRR General Abuscon. And then, so let me introduce to you our sister clubs. Currently, the club has 3 sister clubs, namely the Rotary Club of Tagbilaran, which is in the same district as our club. We also have a sister club in the Rotary Club of Freeport Zone, Subic Bay in Weda, in the Rotary International District 3790, and one also our international sister club, the Rotary Club of Taipei, Huachong, Taiwan, Rotary International District 35 to 23. Now, I'm really proud to say that on the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, we really embrace diversity because in this club, you will actually see a lot of professionals. And not just professionals, but there are students as well. So if you need help with IT, we have IT practitioners. You need help for, you could really connect to all of them. We have nurses, we have bank persons, we have real estate brokers, we have engineers, we have teachers, we have an architect in the club, we have numerous students, and we have human resource practitioners. And this is not only limited to what is flashed on the screen right now, but yes, we do have a good amount of diversity in our club right now. And lastly, our EPIC Club Fellowship, and I think PDR Don has touched down to already some of the fellowships that we had. So let me just scan through this one. So this was our first Sports Fest festival. And the second one was our trip to Baguio. And the third one was when we had our slumber party. And then when our Rotaract sister club from Taiwan visited Cebu. And the next one was when the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente visited Taiwan. And lastly, this was taken on the Pilipinas Rotaract Convention. And before I end, if you have for our aspirants or new members from the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente community-based, if you have questions or clarifications, please feel free to contact me at 0917-77-06980. That's all, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Transforming President Raymond. So without further ado, um, to tell us their or to highlight their key projects and upcoming projects, may I call on the Transforming President of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente USC Chapter, President Gerald Means Ponce.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so
Good afternoon.
allow me to share my screen.
Good afternoon.
Okay, for a while. Okay. Can you see the screen? It's up the slideshow presentation. Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
President.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone, my fellow Rotaractors and my dear Rotarians and guests. So allow me to present to you about the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, University of San Carlos chapter. So being a Carolinian Rotaractor. So first, let me introduce to you a short background about our club. So the name of our club is Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, University of San Carlos chapter, or the RACCF USC chapter. So the club president for the transforming year is me, yours truly. Our Rotarian president is transforming president Emmanuel P. Tesalona. And our sponsoring club is the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente. And we are part of the Rotary International District 3860. So if you have like inquiries or other important matters to discuss in our club, you can email us at raccf.usc.champions@gmail.com. And our charter date was also on March 6, 2009, and our charter president was Attorney Cedric De Parini. So as you all know, we already in the 11th year of service. Yes. So next, why join Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente USC chapter? It's because in Rotary Club USC chapter, we foster a safe, secure, and exclusive organization and family where student leaders with diverse backgrounds can thrive. So we do not just welcome, as what I've heard from other students, that most of our members are coming from the main campus. No, but we actually have a lot of members also from our from Talamban campus. Our club is composed of different students with different courses and also student leaders from different organizations in the club. Next, what we do. So allow me to present to you our club banner projects. So first we have the 12 Days of Christmas. We have the Bukas Palad, Agri Ka Dito, Financial Literacy, Limpyo Ka, Friendship Day, and we also have a project with the Yogo University, which is an international service project. So let's start with the 12 Days of Christmas. So the 12 Days of Christmas is actually caters 12 different beneficiaries, and we have 12 different activities starting from the month of September. Yeah, in bare months. So it is a community service project which aims to involve the entire Carolinian community, also the other existing organizations, curricular and extracurricular organizations, co-curricular and extracurricular organizations in USC. And that is to promote the true spirit of Christmas through an atmosphere of loving and giving. So under the 12 days of Christmas, we have these activities that we did for the past years. We have the Vendor's Day Out, we have the Witness to the Word, a Christmas story, we have a Wish Upon a Box, Balik Handog, Island Inspiration, we have Senior Moments, Araw Nila't Lola't Lola, we have Adopt a Child, Every Cent Counts, Parenting 101, Santa Claus in Town, Carolinians Serving and Connecting Lives, Giving Smiles, Giving Happiness, Partners in Service Thanksgiving. So I won't really dig deeper to the each one of these activities because it will really take us long. But I will introduce these activities to our club. Yes, during kanang our meeting, siguro maybe next week or next month. Okay, just wait for updates regarding our upcoming activities also. Next, we have the Bukas Palad. Bukas Palad is actually a donation drive activity where we put a donation box in the portals of our campus from main campus, from Talamban campus, and we look for a beneficiary. Last year, a beneficiary for the Bukas Palad was the Bukas Palad Foundation, Cebu. Yes. And there we gave out some books, educational books to the children in Bukas Palad Foundation. Next, we have the Agri Dito. So Agri Dito is an activity to help local farmers create an online market of their fresh products so customers within the vicinity could buy directly from them. It's also a day where we immerse in a local community of farmers and conduct seminars and activities with the locals. So as you can see in the picture, it was in Saksak Consolacion, where we conducted an activity with them. We have a focus group discussion with them. At the same time, we have kamustahan with our local farmers, and together with the local government unit in Saksak Consolacion. And we also conducted a Christmas party with our local farmers. Yeah, just to give them like a little bit of like fun and like sharing of some stuff to them. Also, we conduct for this year. It is my honor to announce to the club that for the Agri Dito this year, we'll be partnering with Honda Cebu for our upcoming project. Yes. Next, we have Limpyo Ka. It is a hand washing campaign. It is a limpyo tarong paghugas sa kamot. Yes. It is a hand washing campaign with the less fortunate children in the slum area where we teach and demonstrate to them the proper way of washing their hands and having proper hygiene. And we also give them hygiene kits. Next, we have the Friendship Day. So Friendship Day is actually a team building activity with our fellow Rotaractors and other Carolinian students from different organizations. We also have the financial literacy. This was last year with RuLife UK. Yes, we conducted a financial literacy in main campus. Next, we also have, that was a short background about our banner projects. And this one is also some of the pictures and events that we attended during the district and Filipinas Rotaract events. So we have the district conference, we have the Filipinas Rotaract Convention, the district assembly, and the PSETs or the PSTS. Yes. So these are just some of the like benefits or like what you can get or yes, what you can do when you join Rotaract. You get to meet and connect with other fellow Rotaractors around the Philippines. Next, so what's new for this year? We'll be bannering another 2 projects. These are 2 main projects that we'll be bannering for this year. So Rotary Club Cebu Fuente University of San Carlos chapter presents you Project Edu and Bright Light Project. So Project Edu was basically It was created, the idea was created when I attended RILA 2018. It was in Tagum. Yes, it was in Tagum, Davao. And while the Bright Light Project, it's actually a, yeah, it's actually a project under the promoting peace, yeah, areas of focus. And it was, I presented this project when I was in Vietnam last year, when I attended a project in Vietnam. And this was my project proposal that I presented to the group, the Bright Light Project, Life Behind Bars. So before I end this one, I'd just like to remind the members, yes, and the aspirants for the membership requirements. It's reflected on the screen. It's also posted in our official Facebook page, the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, USC chapter. And for the membership fee, you can contact our treasurers. Yes, the name is here reflected on the screen. And for more details, you can just contact or PM me on Facebook. So what's the edge of being a Carolinian Rotaractor? So a Carolinian student, you enter the portals of USC, and then you go to your classroom, you attend your class, and after your classes, you go home straight to your home, right? Yes, that's what a normal student, normal Carolinian student do. And as you can see, there's like one door, like towards your future, like you're focused on one certain goal. But when we talk about being a Carolinian Rotaractor, you enter the portals of USC, you go to class, attend your class. At the end of your class, you get to meet fellow Rotaractors, you attend meetings and other fellowship events, and the opportunity waiting ahead of you, the opportunity that's waiting ahead of you is actually a lot. There's a lot of opportunities. As you can see, Rotary opens opportunities. And when you become a Carolinian Rotaractor, it's like there's a brighter future ahead of you. And there's a greater chance and opportunity that you can serve other people, develop yourself, develop skills, and learn more skills. And yes, that's what we want to emphasize in Rotary Club of USC. It's not just about doing community projects, not just about fellowships, but it's also about transforming yourself in order to transform other people. So I'll just leave this saying to all of you. Every opportunity you take and conquer today serves as another opportunity for someone out there. So thank you so much, guys, and I hope that you enjoyed and you learned something from our basic orientation seminar this afternoon.
Thank you so much, Transforming President Gerald. So finally, to also present to us the club's key projects and achievements over the years, may call on the president of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente UP chapter, President Russell Abapo. President Russell.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Once again, my name is Russell Abapo, the transforming president of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente University of the Visayas chapter. Before I'll share to you the upcoming projects of our club, here's a short clip. The open opportunities for the new Rotary year.
Are you living up to your full potential? Are you learning new skills, chasing the desires of your life? Surmounting positive changes in your life is your ability to transform, transforming for the better and transforming for the best. This year, the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente University of the Visayas chapter is ready to transform themselves, and they are beyond ready to transform yours. Be one of us. Be a Rotaractor.
Hey, thank you so much. So before, again, I'll share to you our upcoming projects and also to our previous projects. I'll just want to let you know that the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, University of the Visayas chapter, was chartered on January 12, 2016, with our very own host of Charter President Adrian Edward Aningan, who is also an awardee of the top of the 10 outstanding students of the Philippine Region 7 and CB Medal of Excellence. Congratulations, sir. And also, he is our current um, advisor of our organization together with Sir Nilroy Impas. So this is our project. Let's say this is the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, University of the Visayas, in action pandemic. So the first one. So our key projects are, first is the Project Tahakin 19. The second one is the Raka Health. The third one is Are You Sad, Stressed, Anxious, or Depressed? The fourth one is Gifting the Nature, and the last one is Livelihood. So first, let's all tackle about Project Tahakin 19. So our Project Tahakin 19 is actually next.
Next slide.
So Project Tahakin 19 is actually a project organized by the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, University of the Visayas chapter, in partnership with the Rotary Club of Gardner College from the Quezon City. So this project actually aims, we will conduct a fundraising that will benefits for the tricycle drivers, especially in West Camias, Quezon City area. So again, this project aims to extend help to those tricycle drivers who were badly affected by our current situation, and also by giving them their basic needs such as foods, face masks, and alcohol. So actually what happened is that recently sa post sa Facebook, kasagaran nakita na mo is that mga drivers, tricycle drivers, like jeepney drivers na nag-isa sa mga placards, and then they're asking for money sa mga tao kay ano, like wala na sila food, pandemic. So that's why nag-come up may project in which nabisag in a small way lang, at least makahatag nila, even though dili kay siya dako among mahatag, pero at least mapa-feel na mo sila nga we are very eager to help them. So on that, this project was actually initiated last July 6, and so far in just 2 weeks we already have like 5,000 plus donations, and thanks God kay today among partner club, I mean we both the clubs are already preparing, and then we will start to realize the project on Monday. So we will start giving those basic needs, especially kaning face mask and alcohol, to those drivers. So the second one is our is the Raka Health. So actually this Raka Health is the aim for this project is that we will be able to know how the people, especially the Rotaractors of the University of the Visayas, were doing amidst this pandemic. So this one, we actually think that there is really psychological effects of quarantine, and also we ask them on what they are doing to reduce it. So that's why some of our members, especially those officers, submitted already their videos. The first one is actually our newly elected assistant public image director. She's her name is Kathleen Badayog. So she shared something like she was just spending time with her family, and also other Rotaractors are sharing what they're doing, just like they're on focusing on their spiritual life, and most of them are just busy with their workouts, anything that can reduce them. So the reason why we also have this kind of project is that we will like to inform everybody that um, um, even though we are experiencing this kind of pandemic, we can also do something how to minimize the effect of this one, especially to the to our psychological impact. And the third one is that we have this mental health webinar. So this one is actually in partnership with the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente community base. So the joint project of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente University of the Visayas chapter and the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente community base actually recently concluded the webinar last July 22. So this one is that the speaker, which her name is Dr. Mary Christine T. She actually addressed what are those common effects or the mental issues that she addressed the issue, and also she shared something like how to cope up with it. And also the third one, I mean the fourth one, is we have here since we do have um, a new area of focus, which is um, the environment. So the supporting the environment, so in line with the new area of focus, we actually have a new project entitled Gifting the Nature. So actually this Gifting the Nature, this is in partnership with the Rotary Club of Downtown Batangas City and the Rotary Club of Parbat Pokhara, coming from the Nepal Rotaractor. So this project aims to um, help people that while they are staying at home, they can also do something to change one thing into a reusable one by, for example, doing backyard gardening. So in line with that, they can actually have their unused containers. They can convert that one into containers, or which we can say they can plant their trees on that. So as of now, we are still working on that, and by the next week, we are already. I mean, we are very ready to post the videos that will actually serve as a campaign for everybody. And also, we do have another project, um, also targeting the area of focus, which is the environment, is the livelihood. So this one is the pictures that you have, I mean that you are seeing right now, is that these were taken during our Project Saka, held in our adopted community, which is in Barili. So in line with that, actually our secretary, Maria Leia Marivilis, she opened to us that they are having something, I mean, they are facing some troubles in their area, which is the water supply. So in their place, actually, like, kuan lisod daw kayo ang tubig sa laha. Like, if kanang walay gripos inana, so panagsa agad lang sila sa ulan. Tapos pag wala day ulan, usually ilang ginabuhat is moadto pa sila sa mga rivers, moadto pa sila sa mga falls para kuan magsagop og tubig. So mo nang gina-open niya sa mua. So we are planning to kanang install a water pipes, I mean, from the rivers and the falls dito nga dapit sila ha, nga connected lang ang tubo padung na dito dapit sila nga area, which is para is convenient na kayo para sila nga magkuan sa tubig. Dili na sila mo travel og dito nga lugar nga layo para lang sa water, which is need biya kayo nato. And also na aside ana is that we will also have new project ana nga lugar, which is plant seedlings. So kaning plant seedlings is ari gyapon na siya i-conduct sa Barili. What will happen is that we will be planting seedlings. We will donate seedlings sa katong mga tao dito. So si Leia na since taga dito man siya na among representative para mag-initiate sa mga tao nga mag-plant sa kaning mga seedlings. And in line ana, ang katong mga na-harvest na nga seedlings is that mauto siya ang among gamiton nga i-distribute ra pud sa ilaha. And hopefully pag wala na toy problema sa mga pandemic is that pwede din mo siyang himuon like if naay interested nga mamalit ani, we will like to sell these plants, food or vegetables sa katong willing mo palit nga from the other place kay ang iyang income nga madawat ani is mao to among i-budget para pud naapos like katong sa water pipes nila para sa ilang water supply. And aside ana is we also have charter advocacy project which entitled Educate. So it will be realized on its the second project will be realized in Cebu. So this one is that we will build a mini public library dito nga place, and we will also donate books ana nga place kay naay may contact person dito which informed us that most child dito or mga bata dito is wala nag-eskwela kay tungod ana wala sila daw sa wala sila yung privilege ana sa or let's say dili pa nila daw kaya ana sa kanang makapaskol or dili pa ron to afford ana. So mao na among ginakandak is mag-build na lang like public mini library para easy access na lang sila ha. If they're very eager to learn, then they can just go on that library, then they can read books. And also we will go there every 2 months. We will go there and then we will teach students, so or let's say mga bata, so amo silang i-guide inana let's say para if para magtudlo sa ilaha something. So far mauna ang project. And also we have our sister club, so the Rotary Club of also the Friendship Club from the Rotary Club of Greater Jensen Stratford International Chapter. And hopefully that this in my term is makapakita pa ko, or let's say makapangita pa ko another partner clubs nga mag-organize of projects that will help the community as well. And also hopefully sa katong mga aspirants is that na motivate mo sa amua also sa katong mga speakers nga mo join din sa among org, and together let's change the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Transforming President Russell. No, thank you so much, Transforming Presidents, for letting us know these vital things. Sure enough, this would really be a great year in opening more opportunities. As to everyone, thank you so much for joining us today. Make this as a start in discovering your advocacy, and soon enough, you will be sharing your passion stories to the aspiring Rotaractors in the future. Transforming President. Yes, President Raymond.
Hello? Yeah, so if President Gerald is ready, and as well as
Yes.
President Russell. Hello?
President Russell?
Yes.
President Gerald, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. As the president of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente community-based chapter,
President of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente University of San Carlos chapter.
As the president of the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente University of the Visayas chapter,
we now call this basic orientation seminar adjourned. Thank you so much, everyone. And then we will have a short game of Kahoot after the adjournment. So President Gerald will be sharing his screen. So for everyone who will join, who would like to join, there will be a prize for the person who would be able to get the first place for our game for tonight. And it is actually a famous dessert coming from a restaurant from where I grew up in Bantayan Island. So to that person who would win for tonight, I will be getting in contact with you in order to get that delivery done. So, President Gerald?
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen for a while. Hi guys, so while waiting for the screen to be flashed, you can tune into kahoot.it. Okay, I'll type it. Kahoot.it. If you wish to participate in our fellowship game, you visit kahoot.it. Kahoot.it. I'll flash my screen.
Kahoot.it.
Yes.
Also, guys, I believe that you are now able to unmute and participate into our game for this evening.
Yes.
So to make it more lively, please unmute
Okay, guys.
yourself.
So yeah, the game pin is already in the screen. Then the question will also be flashed on the screen.
Wait. Murag, na ko'y feeling that Rotarian Tupe will be the winner for tonight.
Feel dyan ako. Feel dyan ako.
PJN.
It's gonna TP. Wait.
Mr. Screenshot.
Unsay P?
164367.
18 players.
Oh, and everyone, after the game, if we could take a photo op as well with everyone turning on their web camera, that would be much appreciated.
Subay pa. Last naman yan.
So we have 22 players right now.
Zip right on.
Players.
I think we can start already, I guess.
Nampay mo join, guys.
Alay na kayo, guys.
Wait.
25 players.
Okay. I think I got a message from PDRR Don that he will add a one-bedroom condo unit
Wait
for
a second.
Pwede.
COVID.
Gaya ng one condo unit.
One condo unit. Okay. I think we should start now, Gerald.
Wala na yung mga habol, guys.
Masina pa.
Let's give 1 minute. May 26 na lang.
Guys, if you don't input your real name, we wouldn't know who won. So,
Ang first ay tagaan ni Momoy.
yeah, first lang.
Wala'y second or third.
Wala.
Ito tayo price mo man?
Epic skin.
Juan,
Mobile
dili.
Ha?
Frozen brazo cake from Kermit's Bantayan.
Wow.
Nagatilaw na ba tanan?
Wala pa. Si Enzin,
Pwede ikon, crabs o scallops.
dili, no?
Pwede ka tong ube.
Pwede ra. Sige. I think we should start na.
Okay, wala na yung mga plus, guys. I think we'll start now. Okay. Ngayon getting out.
Lang 28 players.
28 players. Okay, we'll start now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Wait. No. Okay, we'll start now. First question. What is the name for the Jewish New Year? Jewish New Year.
Wala na siya category, no?
Wala.
General knowledge, right?
Napoy about Rotary and Rotaract. Yay!
My gosh, tabang.
Wow.
Wow, Topi Tops, oh! Namuga si Topi Tops.
How many
Medyo
blue
maka-skin,
flags are
ano
there
ba?
in the United States flag? Zero. Oh, only one got the correct answer.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Next. Which one of these characters is not friends with Harry Potter?
Shelby.
Harry Potter.
Shelby, si Cancer Shelby, ano kay Potterhead man siya.
Jen, quiet.
Ay, ni-engage lang ko, PDRR, no?
Wow. Dagan-dagan dyan na ako correct.
Basta Harry Potter.
Rotarian Don.
Wow, Don.
Wow. Di halata, no?
Abi.
What is the color of Donald Duck's bow tie? Next. What does the D in D-Day stand for? Or it's Dunkirk. We have Abigail on top. Next. What is the rarest blood type? Kani. Nice. Daghan ang naka-gets.
Angel, naka-streak man si Angel.
Abigail, we have first Abigail.
Ang sama ni mo, Angel? Skin or
How
ang
many
dessert?
bones are there in the human body? Kuya JN, kabaw dyan ni siya no? Kabaw ka ni Kuya JN.
Jacob, kabalo si
Skin
PJ.
ako,
Jacob.
diamonds.
Natayan ako, anak, Gerald.
Ang sama niya, adult or bata?
Oh! Grabe, Kuya Tope, adult or bata?
Nice ka,
Wow.
Kuya Tope. Nice ka.
Salak daw, Kuya
Angel.
Top.
Nag-specify.
Yes. Wala gi-specify.
Nice ka.
Chanak daw.
Next. At the Angel, first place. Wow. FT is the chemical symbol for the random juga ni siya nga mga categories.
Sayon.
Oh, sayon, Kuya Tope, oh. Bumawi na si Kuya Tope.
Nice. Wala na yun na wrong. Here na. Naniapa si Rotarian Don. Next. What is Shakespeare's shortest tragedy?
Oh.
Regards, Jairo.
Which social media platform came out in 2003? MySpace. Let's check the scoreboard. The Angel.
Grabe,
Hey, one.
Angel, eh.
Angel.
Next.
Nood mo ka, Jel?
Who painted the Sistine Chapel ceiling? Michelangelo.
Right, tagod sa mga tao. Right, ganyan mga rotaractors.
Next question. Which Disney princess sings just around the riverbed?
Just around the riverbed.
Nay, Ben and Ben, ani.
Masimon.
Ben and Ben.
Right, ta.
Wow.
Of course.
Angel on the lead.
Nag-study git sila ani.
Pang skin,
Which
jud ni ba?
city is known as the City of Love? Pas-pas kayo makans.
Pas kayo. Yeah, we've been to
22.
May tatag sister club, Diamond.
Sige, pwede na.
So, what yun na sa'yo?
Right, ta.
Perfect man. Next. According to Finnish verb, there are blank days of summer vacation.
Ah.
Kantahan na. Ikanta dyan.
The problem for our generation is Life could be.
Nice.
Wala update sa top 5. Oh, na di ay.
Top 4.
Mira, si Angel Gyapon, nag-lead.
Grabe, Angel.
Followed
Oy.
by Mariel, Abigail, Tutarian Don, and Moon.
Mon the winner.
Pero saray daog.
Next. What was the first Disney film that was produced in color?
Top 5 pero saray daog.
I believe.
I think makagukod pang uban. I think makagukod pa sa
Hello,
uban.
Snow White, right? Why?
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Let's check. Wow, at Angel, maghapon ang standing. Huh? Next. Kani kay Marag Rotary, about Rotary na
kani.
Rotaract. Simple na ni sila. Sure ko, dagag maka-get.
Kanina ko answer, ani.
How many Rotary districts are there in the Philippines?
Pila ko? 3,000?
Ayun.
13,000?
Sa'yo na sa stress eh. Lawa, naminaw ba na?
Naminaw, gani ka.
Nasayop dag pislit ang uban. Charot.
Saka na si... Next. What does RILA stands for?
Perfect.
Shout out naman kay past President Chevy.
Nice.
Sino wag po na irog ang kinsay top 5.
Pinla ko, wala kaya po na nairog.
Pwede top 1, top 2, top 3 mo?
Hala si Don.
Oh, nagyod.
Gamay
Wala
man.
na po nang nasa top 5. Nausap
So
na.
meaning
Top 2.
So meaning nasayop si Angel sa Raila.
Wala, uy, sakto ko.
Sakto din. Naunhan siguro. Next.
Fast hands si Don, fast hands.
True or false? There were 4 people who attended the first Rotary meeting on Thursday evening, February 23, 1905.
Apil si John, Ana.
Sakto ba?
Trick question din.
Paano?
No.
Kulbaan si Angel, oh.
Wala sa'yo. Wala, flash ba yan ni gani, ha?
Hooray.
Next. Tanaw na to, be. Maugi hapon, di ba?
Amo yun na hampuan ang mga gauna ay.
Hands good si Don.
Kailan mo kinsa?
Who is the founder of Rotary? Sharo. Sharo. Nalagkan sa tagsa. So, mga tao, separate sa mga aspirants, kailangan upat ka people nga nag-attend first. What is the current Rotary motto?
Moto?
Yes.
Rotary na ni tanan hangtod 25.
Nai Rotary, Rotaract. Sagol. Yes. Next. Nanay na sa'yo. Nanay ni answer sa team. Sino gihapon? Moro gihapon.
Si Don nag-get siya. Fast hands.
Tayo tagpuslit.
Madaw ka dyan. Regalawag mo to.
Yun ako ha.
In the Rotary history, what was established in the year 1917?
Google Judon, Google.
Ayan.
Hala!
Hala.
Oh, di ba? Tuloy rin nakaget. Tanaw na to, be. Wala, ni Saka Simon.
Oh,
Yapas.
apas.
True or false? Wala.
Paspasay kay click ba?
Hala mo nag-aangat.
Pang patter na siya.
Di ba? Nag-angat ko.
Nalipsat ka, Kuya
O, di
Sa.
ba? Basta para makauna
For
lang ba?
weakness, for areas of focus.
Kaliki. Baya, uy.
What does Rotaract stands for?
Karon Cuneta Gabi Conception.
Next, itong scoreboard. Okay. Sila ragyod yapong 5. Sure na ni si Rotarian doon. Supporting the environment was recently added to Rotary's avenues of service.
Basa na jukog tarong.
Si Don na ginang maka-prize animon.
We'll
Wave,
see.
wave.
Wave, Don. PDRR.
I-wave ng
Di ba dagat kayo nalipat? Ne. Yeah.
Di ba?
may change sa top 1.
Tanaw na to. Last na mga question siguro.
Wave na caption.
Wala.
Wave, Jud ni. Uy, wave.
Uy, hatag na
Next,
lang
last
nako doon.
question. Yay!
Yay.
And scoreboard. Yay! Third place, we have Rotaractor Marial.
Mag-ingon na dyan ko daan, wave.
Wave na siya.
Wave.
Wave na siya.
Wave.
Then Rotarian doon.
Wave. Wave dyan siya.
Wave.
Second
Raymond
placer.
and Rotaractor Abigail.
Top, bottom 3 ko no ang taga-prize. Balihon na na.
Congratulations, guys.
PDRR doon. I-wave na ni more dili.
Wait, no, si Angel yung mga daog.
Yay, thank you.
I-wave daw sa top 3. Charo.
Angel, i-wave.
It's your
Angel,
turn.
i-wave na ni mo as the immediate past presidents.
Dili, uy, reward na nako.
Reward. Perfect. I think that ends our program for tonight.
Picture
And then,
na.
before we leave the meeting, I would like to request everyone turn on their web cameras because we will be taking our orientation. Okay, everyone, you could turn on your cameras.
Count mo.
Hello Kitty, basta kong background.
Ito pa, pakita na.
Wait, ako nag-on ang camera, sorry.
Pag-git-git kay kamot.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, smile. Wait, another one. I mean, for the second panel.
Wala to sa tanan nga maka-open mo.
What does that? What?
Wait. Maybe they're shy. I don't know. Okay, for the second panel, wait. For clip. Once more. Okay. Last two.
Yeah.
Smile balik. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smile. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. And for those who attended our basic orientation seminar for today, you may forming president from the community-based from the University of San Carlos chapter and the University of the Visayas chapter for your certificate of attendance. Thank you so much. You may now leave the room.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
For attending.
And we hope to see you on
Thank
the
you.
official member of
Guys,
the Rotary Clubs of Cebu Fuente.
don't forget to visit the district assembly page.
Yeah.
Yeah, this task will be on August 7 to 9.
You on this task?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, PDRs there. Thank you, DRRAs. Thank you,
Thank you,
PDR
guys.
Don.